What up, YouTube? Knowledge of self-determination. So, this Black History Month, I wanted to say fuck you to a few people. So first off, fuck Liam Neeson. Now, I actually like some of the Taken movies, and Walk Amongst the Tombstones and shit. I even liked him when he played Qui-Gon Jinn in fucking Star Wars and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But fuck you, because now every time I see a white person talk racist shit, do some racist shit, you know what I'm saying? Or behave in a racist white supremacist manner. Now I want to get a fucking club and go out and beat any white boy in the head, because there's so many of you motherfuckers that are racist. I don't think I could miss if I just smack some random ass white boy in the head with a baseball bat. That's how pissed off I am at white people treating my people like crap, that I want to go out and bust some random white boy in the fucking head. That's how upset I am about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really angry at all white people. And one white person getting fucked up is cool, because we know that the majority of white people are white racist supremacists anyway, right? We know that. So if I smack one of them in the head, there should be no huge outcry, because he probably deserved it, right? So fuck him. Now, also I wanted to say this. Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, fuck both of you. Because, see, what we have here are Obama 2.1 and 2.2, right? That's what they are. You know, the mixed race, quote unquote, black man, the mixed race, quote unquote, black woman. You know, Cory Booker, I believe one of his parents are white. I believe Kamala Harris, her father's Jamaican and her mother's Indian, East Indian, not West Indies, East Indian. You know, the dot in the forehead Indian type motherfuckers. She one of them, right? Indian. She one of those. So see, the thing is, she has no real connection to black people. She's not an African American, just like Obama wasn't. Now, Cory Booker, I don't know which one his parents were white, so I don't necessarily know their black connection to African Americans, but he feels as though he's different and better. See, and this is why I'm saying this, because when both of these assholes were asked if they had a black agenda, Cory Booker, I mean, he just blatantly danced around the question. Kamala Harris is a little bit smarter than he is, because she didn't just blatantly dance around the question, right? She actually, answered the question. But with her plan, what she considered her fucking black agenda was complete fucking garbage. She threw HBCUs in there. Okay, she threw HBCUs in there. I'm not gonna unpack that right now, but I'm gonna be honest with you. HBCUs are catering more to non-black students than they are to black students. They got more motherfucking white teachers and non-black teachers at HBCUs than they had black teachers. Now, this is not a fact. I do not know this for certain. I'm just remembering facts that I've heard before, but I could be mistaken about that. But I do know that there has been a large increase in non-black students at HBCUs. We are not what is being considered first at schools that are dedicated to just us, or supposed to be dedicated to us. Now here's a woman who says she wants to help reduce prison populations and stuff like that. As a prosecutor, this bitch was locking black men up like it was no fucking tomorrow. Because she's aware of the racial disparity, the crack cocaine racial disparity. She's aware of that. She says she wants to finish what Obama started. You see, what Obama did with the racial disparity was dropped it down from 100 to 1 and put it at 18 to 1. So you're still different than a white person. You're still going to get more crime or more time for the same offenses as a white person. The ratio is just 18 to 1 now, as opposed to 100 to 1, right? Fuck out of here. So neither Kamala Harris nor Cory Booker actually has a plan for black people, because when she laid down her plan, she didn't actually talk about things that are afflicting black people immediately, like police brutality. She didn't even touch that shit. The schools, the inner city schools are horrible. Public education is terrible. You understand? I mean, there's so many different things that are going on in this country. The lack of, I guess, the lack of knowledge of history is part of the education aspect as well. But what about the unemployment rate in the cities where black people are the majority? You know what I'm saying? In the cities where we are how do you say, concentrated, right? The cities where we are concentrated. Those situations are the worst. The socioeconomic situations are the worst. The unemployment rate is above 40% in most of these places for black males. Above 40%. That is fucking ridiculous. As president, what is she doing to do that? She hasn't even mentioned reparations. I don't know if anyone's actually brought that up to her, but she has not mentioned it herself. See, these Negroes that are running, these I'm black, but I'm not the same type of black you are type of Negroes, they are playing us. We need to stop being political fools. Seriously, we need to stop being political fools. And we need to start really standing on that fuck you shit. Because I stand on that shit. Fuck you. Kamala Harris, fuck you. Cory Booker, fuck you. Because what they are whores for the Democratic Party. That's what they are. And these motherfuckers are doing what they're doing at the right time. Because a large amount of people in the country want Bush. Not Bush. Trump is just as bad as Bush. You know what I'm saying? But people want Trump out. A lot of people want Trump out of office. You understand? The Democratic Party definitely wants Trump out because he's shitting all over the Democratic Party. But black people, remember, the Democratic Party is the opposite side of the same coin as the fucking Republican Party, the GOP. Remember that the GOP used to be the Democratic Party at one time. Remember that. They are now the Republican Party because they wanted to get the fuck away from us. They didn't want shit to do with us. They didn't want us being a part of their party. They didn't. Black people, please study history and please learn the politics of this country, because the reason why we're going through the mental gymnastics, the political gymnastics at this moment is because of our overwhelming lack of understanding of politics and how the political game is actually being played and used against us. We believe that politics is there for social change. It is not. It is not. Unfortunately, enough black people aren't going to listen to this video to actually get that message. Hopefully, you listen to somebody's video trying to explain to you about politics in this country and why you should be more, what's the word I'm talking about? What is the word I'm thinking about? You should be a lot more anal in your decisions. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know anything about a fucking candidate, but just because they're black, this bitch Kamala Harris said in 1986 she was listening to what did she say, Tupac and Biggie or some shit like that in 1986, mind you, 1986. Yeah, 1986. Both of these dudes were what, in fucking high school or something like that, junior high school? Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? This is what she said. She didn't even know when This bitch is blatantly, outright disrespecting black people. Because now this bitch is trying to be black. She's trying to be like us. She's trying to do what Obama did. The only thing is, Obama probably actually listened to the music that he was bragging about. He probably actually listened to that shit. He didn't get embarrassed like that. Anyway, the whole point is the bitch is flim-flamming us. She's scamming black people. She's talking all this good shit. I went to a HBCU, but when she's on the campaign trail, she don't talk that black agenda shit. Listen to her fucking campaign speech. Phil from the Advice Show has that on his channel, and I'm sure you can find it on the internet. She did not mention black people not one time, and if you scan the crowd, you only see a few black people sprinkled there out. And that is if they are actually African Americans. Because they could be East Indian motherfuckers for all we know. It wasn't like they were in focus. East Indians get as dark as we do over here. You know what I'm saying? And necessarily mean that they're African Americans that support her. But I wouldn't doubt it if they did. Stop letting these political candidates shit all over us and treat us like we're stupid. Because that's all they do. Fuck the Democratic Party. We need a completely different party. We need different candidates. We need different people at the forefront for Black America. We need different people to be calling themselves our leaders or giving themselves the right to be at the head of the black community, so on and so forth. I mean, these two assholes came out of nowhere. Who the fuck knew who Kamala Harris was before she put in her candidacy? Who the fuck knew who Cory Booker was? So these motherfuckers aren't even black leaders. They're black politicians. Listen, in the political game as it exists, there is no place for black politicians that want to make change. If you are a black politician that want to make change, it's not going to happen. I remember years ago when I was considering actually going to school for political science. I had a political science professor actually tell me this. He asked me if I was sure going into politics is what I really wanted to do. Because, and I quote, politics is not about making change. It's about getting in where you fit in. Period. And this was a white professor that told me that. It's not about making change. It's about getting in where you fit in. You understand what I'm saying? Know your role. Know what the fuck you're supposed to say and don't say. Shut the fuck up, sit back, and do what you're supposed to do. Why the fuck you think black people are still screaming for the same shit we were screaming for 40, 50 fucking years ago? Because politics does not promote social change. And black leaders who get into politics don't change a fucking thing. They don't change shit, and they never tell us the truth about what the fuck the political game really is. Kamala Harris ain't gonna spill her beans on what politics really is in America and what it really means to black people. This bitch is a fucking attorney, and she ain't gonna break none of that shit down for you. I bet you. She's just gonna talk that shit like Cory Booker is just to flim-flam you to get you to vote for her bitch ass. And she don't even like you. She married a white man. Listen. I'm not saying because she married a white man that she can't be for black people. I can't say that. But when this bitch starts fucking up cultural references, you know what I'm saying? When she starts faking the funk, trying to pretend to be blacker than what she is, disrespecting us like Hillary Clinton did. In fact, I would even say she is the black Hillary Clinton. I'd go so far as to say that. Because she's doing the same type of disrespectful shit Hillary Clinton did. This bitch is one stupid ass comment away from saying I keep hot sauce in my purse. She's one dumbass comment away from saying some shit that fucking stupid. She said shit that stupid on that level. Or close to it. But she's fucking nanoseconds away from making a statement like that. Please don't vote for this bitch. Please study the politics and look at the independent candidates, because a lot of times those independents are the people that actually hold our interests, black people. Stop playing this political game. Stop getting mind fucked by politicians. The Democratic Party is not your fucking friend. Stop believing that shit. Stop believing that. Stop believing that shit. Now, that was I'm not going to talk about it because I can't remember the little boy's name. So I want to keep everything in context when I do put that video up. But that's all I got for right now, black people, man. Make everyday black history. You know what I'm saying? Make every day about black history. Learn something new about a black person every day. Because we've done something in history every day of every year from now until fucking infinity. There's always something to learn about what your people did. Learn about your people. Study the history of this country at least. Learn to understand politics. Learn to understand it, because a couple of black people in the Senate talking shit ain't gonna get shit done. The House of Representatives is never been controlled by a black person. Ever. The Speaker of the House has never been black, as far as I know. Never been black. Think about that shit for a second. If you don't know what the House of Representatives is, go read a fucking book and figure it out. Google it. Put that shit in Google, House of Representatives. You know what I'm saying? Google fucking branches of the government and understand what the branches of government are and the power structure that it entails. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Most of you probably tuned me out 5 minutes ago. So I just wanted to say that. Fuck all our enemies. Fuck you, Liam Neeson. Fuck you, Cory Booker. And fuck you, Kamala Harris. I'm out. Peace.